Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing.
Hi guys, it's Christy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing what are we doing today? We are doing a testing of $5 slime kits video today. So I picked up two $5 slime kits from Five Below, and I also found a $5 slime kit at Walmart. It was originally $10, but it was marked down to half off. I did this video a few times on my channel over the course of like 2 years. So I have the previous videos linked down below in case you guys want to check them out and watch them. Highly recommend. And for today's post notification shout out, there are 3 of you guys, and the first one goes out to Purple Berry, It's Mira, and Brianna Avalos. Thank you guys so much for having your post notifications on, and if you guys want to get shouted out in my next video, make sure you click the little bell after you subscribe and comment down below when you have done that. And I think that's about it for this intro, so let's just get right into the slime kit reviews. Woo! This first slime kit is from Walmart, and this is by So Slime DIY. I love their packaging and how colorful it is. This slime kit came with 3 slime shaker bottles, and the instructions seemed pretty easy. You literally just mix everything together, add water, and shake. So I was pretty excited to try this one out. So this first shaker bottle is a blue container. The instructions said to add the slime powder into the container, as well as the glitter. So this one is a blue powder with a silver glitter, which is going to be so pretty. And I'm just putting them both into the container, and then the instructions said to fill the bottle with cool water up to the fill line. And then the instructions said to secure the lid and shake immediately for 30 seconds. Now I'm just repeating the same steps with this pink container. This one came with a pink powder and the same silver glitter. I also forgot to mention that all 3 of these containers came with charms as well. They were kind of like eraser charms. They weren't like the resin charms that you usually get. But I just added everything into this one, and I'm shaking the bottle to mix everything together. And lastly, for this slime kit, we have a purple container. This one came with a purple powder, and it also came with a different iridescent glitter, which was really nice. So I just repeated the exact same steps as the previous shakers. The instructions said to let the slime sit for 5 minutes, so I did that, and now the slimes are ready to play with. This blue color looks so pretty, and it definitely looks like it turned a lot darker from the powder mixture. And there were clumps of powder at the bottom, so I just started mixing and kneading this slime together. The slime texture itself actually wasn't that bad. It was pretty sticky though, and there was so much fallout from the glitter. Like literally my hands were covered in glitter after playing with this slime, so just be aware of that. But this just felt like a typical kind of store-bought slime texture. There wasn't really anything amazing about it, and the scent of it wasn't the best scent in the world. I can't even describe the scent. Next we have the purple shaker, and as you guys can see, my hands are pretty much completely covered in glitter. This slime was super sticky out of the container, so I just mixed it up all together again. This slime definitely had a good stretch to it when I stretched it pretty slowly, but for literally just pouring powder and glitter and water into a container and shaking it all up, I must say that this slime is pretty impressive. Lastly, we have the pink container slime. This slime ended up turning a little bit more red from the pink powder, so we're going to call this a red now. But this one had the same texture and consistency. It had to get mixed together a lot more. And it also said on the box that the slimes change color with heat. They weren't changing just from the heat of my hands, but I ran the slime under warm water and it did change color, which was so cool. The colors changed to yellow, orange, and green because I had all 3 of them mixed together in a container. Overall, the concept of this slime kit is really simple, but I must say that it was pretty messy with all of the glitter fallout. The glitter and even slime residue was sticking to my hands and table, so just be aware of that. But for $5, I was really impressed with this slime kit. Next up, we have a slime kit from Five Below. This is a Galaxy Dream Jar. These slime kits just keep getting fancier and fancier. This kit came with candle holders that light up. So following the instructions, it said to add 3 tablespoons of warm water to a cup. I just realized I was supposed to add only 1 level spoonful of sodium tetraborate to the cup, but instead I poured the whole thing in because I wasn't paying attention. Next, the instructions said to fill a second cup with 4 teaspoons of warm water and to then pour 10 milliliters of glue into the cup. And it then said to stir it all with a wooden mixing stick until the solution was all mixed together. And by the way, I forgot to mention that all these slime kits provide everything you need. You just need to provide the cups and water. And now I'm just adding some blue colored sand into the glue solution and mixing all of that together. Next, the instructions said to slowly add a teaspoon of the water solution over the glue and sand mixture. So this is the activator part. And I'm just stirring everything together until clumps start forming. And now that we have some clumps forming, I am going to mix and knead it together with my hands. The texture of the slime felt pretty crumbly and stiff, and it's probably because I added in the whole packet of sodium tetraborate, but we're just going to go with it anyways. And now we are just repeating the same exact process as the previous slime. I was too lazy to clean my mixing bowl. Normally I would, but since the slimes are going in the same jar at the end, I figured it would be okay for this tutorial. So we're just doing a lot more mixing and adding in the purple sand that they included in the kit. I've come across quite a few slime kits where they add in sand instead of paint or food coloring, which is pretty interesting because it's not a typical ingredient in the slime making process. And I feel like the slime ends up just becoming grainy and crumbly every time, but I'm simply just following their instructions. So now I am just mixing everything together with my hands to try to bring the slime together, and I ended up combining the purple and blue slimes to place into the candle jar. This was a little bit messy as the slimes were still sticky, but it turned out really cool, and I completely forgot to film the slime with the lights off for this kit, but I took the slimes from the previous kit and put it in the candle holder and turned the lights off, and it really does look so cool, and it turned out to be a neat DIY. The last slime kit we are testing is another one from Five Below. This is a cloud slime kit, which I'm so excited about because I've never tried a cloud one out before. This slime kit came with instructions, a measuring cup, clear glue, sodium tetraborate, instant snow, a mixing stick, spoon, and paint. Starting off, I'm filling a cup with 30 milliliters of water and putting the packet of instant snow in it and just stirring it all together with the mixing stick. The snow actually got really chunky, which you guys will see more of later, and this kind of concerned me at first. So now I am filling a second cup with 90 milliliters of water and adding in 1 level spoonful of sodium tetraborate. This time I actually followed directions and I just mixed it together until it was completely dissolved. Now I'm filling a third cup with 100 milliliters of water and adding in 40 milliliters of clear glue and just mixed all of this together with the mixing stick they provided. The directions then said to add the entire paint pot into the glue solution and to mix thoroughly so the solution has a consistent color. This part was so satisfying, I don't know why, but seeing the paint separate and mix into the solution was really just so enjoyable. And now we are adding in spoonfuls of the sodium tetraborate solution into the glue solution to activate our slime and just stirring it consistently until the slime starts to form. Now I'm taking the slime out of the bowl and kneading it with my hands to get a nice consistency throughout the slime. So the instructions say to add 1 spoonful of instant snow to the slime and to fold it in and continue folding it in 1 spoonful at a time. I thought this was going to be an epic fail because the instant snow literally looks like cottage cheese, and after I added it into the slime it just became so stiff. I probably added in like 6 spoonfuls at this point and it was still super stiff and just ripped apart so easily. I almost gave up, but I just kept adding more instant snow. So finally, after I kept kneading the snow in and playing with the slime, the instant snow started to melt the slime down and it became a lot softer and fluffier. I was honestly pretty shook with this slime. It was so drizzly. There was a lot of snow fallout, but for a slime kit, this was so good. I highly recommend this kit. Just be very patient with it, but it definitely worked out. And that's all that I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching today's video. Let me know if you guys want me to keep this series going. I have a few more slime kits I will test out for you guys if you like it. I have a super fun and exciting video coming up after this one. We are going to be reviewing flea market versus Wish versus Walmart slimes. I was pretty shook over these flea market slimes, so you guys will not want to miss out on that video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for being a member of the K Squad. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.